Tina.
I'm Ross.
And today we have our Universal Yums box for November 2022. If you're not familiar with Universal Yums, it is a monthly subscription box featuring snacks from different countries every month. And I believe December is going to be one where we get snacks from a variety of countries. So I look forward to that one. But for now, we do have November's. And this month, we're going to Italy. So what usually comes in the box, oops, something went flying there. We do get a map with information about the country. So if you have kids, this can be kind of a fun way for them to learn about different countries and cultures.
Nice.
There is the little magazine here, which has more country information. It tells you about all of the snacks. So information about them, as well as any allergens, and usually they will feature a recipe as well. You can see right there.
And a crossword puzzle.
Crossword puzzle, usually trivia. Oh, I was going to say, where's that sticker? So here's the sticker for this month. And Ross always loves to do the trivia. So let's see what trivia question I can hit you with this time.
Lay it on me.
All right, so before Italians started using tomato sauce, they topped their pasta with A, cinnamon, B, honey, C, fruit, or D, olive oil.
I'm going to guess olive oil.
That'll be my guess because we already do that. But it's actually B, honey. When the Arabs first brought pasta to Italy in the 13th century, it was served as a sweet dish doused in honey or sugar, or both. Naturally, enjoying such a dish was a sticky affair, so people would eat it by raising an arm and tilting their heads back to catch the dangling noodles. When tomatoes came into the culinary scene in the 1700s, they took the country by storm, and the original sweet version was mostly forgotten. Isn't that interesting? I would have never thought that honey would be something you'd top pasta with.
Yeah, that's a pairing I never would have imagined. So, okay, yeah. Interesting. Was not aware.
So we've actually had the Italy box before. It was our very first box with the Universal Yums, and if I remember correctly, it's one of my top favorite boxes that we've ever gotten from Universal Yums. So we'll see if this one can compare. It makes me think we've had it just about 2 years. I think in January we'll be at the 2-year mark. So we'll have to decide whether we want to continue with the Universal Yums or whether we want to try another subscription box.
Okay.
Yeah, this one we get the smallest box. They have 3 different sizes, but we get the smallest. But there are other ones, like we got sent a munch pack, and that was still an anonymous gift. I don't know if the company sent it to us. There was no note in it. But there are others like that feature snacks from other countries.
Right.
So we'll have to be thinking about that. All right, so we're going to take a moment and unpack this, and we'll be right back. All right, so we have everything unpacked, and from what I can tell, I don't think any of these are a repeat of what we had in our last Italy box. So I have to admit, I wouldn't have minded because we had some really delicious ones.
Yes, we did. In
that box. But we'll go ahead and start with savory, going savory to sweet. So first one we have, this is pizza flavored corn rings based on the original Italian recipe from Amica Snacks. If you've been to New York or Chicago and think that means you know pizza, move aside because we're about to try the original version. But we're not talking about some ancient Italian recipe. Pizza's actually only 300 years old. It was only in 18th century Naples that locals first used tomatoes, mozzarella, basil, and olive oil to craft the modern pizza as we know and love. Even that short time, pizza has transcended borders, making its way to both our hearts and our stomachs.
Nice.
All right.
We're talking about a minute ago how that first Italian package we really enjoyed. I remember we had like tiramisu chocolates.
Yes, those were delicious. Yeah.
They were wonderful.
And I don't remember, I think maybe we had tomato flavored crisps in that one.
I believe we did.
Yeah. So pizza this time. All right. Pizza corn chips.
Are you ready? Oh, that almost look like Cheetos.
Oh yeah, they're
the ring form.
They're a very bright orange. Ooh, and I can smell it. It does smell like pizza. We never say no to pizza.
No, we don't. Boop. Mmm. Oh, good.
Those are tasty.
Mm-hmm. They have a nice pizza
Get that
flavor.
tomato and basil flavor in there.
Oh yeah, those are nice.
It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when I know some people when they go to Italy, if they're used to the pizza we have here, they're disappointed. But I like them both for different reasons. You know, it seems like the pizza's a bit more simple in Italy, but they have such fresh ingredients. It's just wonderful. Of course, one of my favorites though was the pizza capricciosa, which I have made my own version a few times, which has the prosciutto and olives and mushrooms and something else. I forgot the fourth ingredient, but I really love that one. But even just the basic with just the simple sauce and the basil is wonderful.
Yes, you make a very good pizza. And I know that anytime we have a choice that we go somewhere for pizza, order pizza, you always go for the thin crust, whereas I like the thick crust.
And that's more, at least when I was in Italy, it was very, very thin crust pizza, which I do like. I know a lot of places here like to do them very thick. I don't even know that I've had Chicago style pizza, but I think that's really deep dish, thick pizza. And I like the thinner myself. But yeah, so those are good. No, I'm good. Let's move on to the next one.
I tried.
So next up we have Paprika potato chips. Zesty chips from one of Italy's top brands. And that Amica, didn't we just saw that brand in one of our stores. Was it? Oh, it was probably Cost Plus. Yeah.
We were there yesterday.
Yeah, they just had regular chips, or were they flavored? They might have had a flavoring on them.
I thought they were just regular chips.
It was like a big tin of them. So.
Oh, that was the one. Was a tin? I was thinking of bags. Maybe I'm not.
I don't know. It was really big.
Oh.
I was kind of surprised. I was wondering how much was in them. So it says one of our favorite things about trying snacks from around the world is getting to taste so many unique flavors of potato chips. And once we tried this paprika variety, we absolutely had to share them with you for two reasons. One, they're from one of Italy's most popular potato chip brands, so you know you're getting the best here. And two, we've simply never tasted chips seasoned this way before. They're crunchy and salty with just a little bit of zest at the end. Delicious. I feel like I've seen other food tasting videos, or like from other parts of the world, where paprika is a popular flavoring on chips, like in other parts of Europe. And that's something you don't really see here, although I love to use paprika on deviled eggs, on top of potato soup. Yes. I do love it as a seasoning, so looking forward to that.
Yeah, we're that with your fantastic loaded potato soup. Top it with some paprika and of course your deviled eggs.
Those look like just regular potato chips.
Yeah. I'm gonna say it. I like how these aren't like bright red.
Like our barbecue chips.
Yeah. Funny you say that, it kind of reminds me of a barbecue chip.
A little bit. Yeah. But not as intensely flavored. Sometimes they overdo it on our barbecue chips. Not one of my favorite chip flavors here.
Right.
I never get barbecue. I mean, I'll eat them if they're out. There's no other choice, but these aren't bad. I like the little bit lighter seasoning.
Reminds me of our barbecue flavored chips, but not as sweet.
Although I have to admit, it just gave me a flashback. Italy was the one where we got truffle chips, I believe.
Oh yeah, that's
and you know how I love truffle chips.
Yes, and I believe we tried those not too long after having Trader Joe's truffle chips, and they kind of overly seasoned.
Yeah, we compared the two. In fact, I think we pulled out those Trader Joe's chips, and those were like really heavily seasoned, whereas the Italian ones were a bit lighter. We really enjoyed those.
Yeah, those were good.
Yeah. Oh, I'll take one more.
Okay. Nice choice.
Yeah. All right, so time to move on to sweet.
All right.
This is our next sweet one. So these are Amarettini almond cookies, Italy's tastiest love story. Ready for the world's tastiest love story? The tale behind these classic cookies dates back to 1719 in Saronno, when a young couple overheard that a cardinal from Milan was visiting their church. Wanting to prepare him a treat, they improvised a cookie recipe using just the apricot kernels, sugar, and egg whites they had on hand. The cardinal loved them so much that he blessed the couple to have a long and happy union. Not only did they stay happily hitched, but their cookies went on to become an Italian icon. So are you feeling the love? Better yet, are you tasting it? Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, looking at the ingredients, it does have apricot kernels. That's unusual. And of course almond. I do love almond flavoring.
You love your marzipan.
Love marzipan.
Now, I know we have seen this particular brand before, and maybe it was in Cost Plus, maybe somewhere else. Or maybe, was it possibly in another box?
Now, is it this, because the Laurieri is the brand, Amarettini is the name of the cookies.
Or maybe it's similar packaging.
But I think we've probably seen Amaretto cookies out there.
Well, these are like micro mini. Almost looks like.
Does it look like Cookie Crisp cereal?
Man, it's weird how you just. It's like telepathy. It's like telepathy.
Which I never ate as a kid, but.
I had once as a kid. But man, it looks like Cookie Crisp cereal. With,
Little tiny cookies.
I can just pour that in a bowl and.
Ooh, they got a little crunch, didn't they?
Yeah, they got a little.
Yeah, they're pretty tiny. Lots of little crumbs. Looks like they got smashed.
Seriously, looks like breakfast cereal. You know what you're having for breakfast tomorrow? No more Panda Poofs. You're gonna have some nice big bowl of these.
Maybe we did have these in another box because the flavor is very familiar to me.
You can definitely taste the almond, right? The apricot, not so much. Trying to find one that's not broken is a bit of a challenge.
Yeah, these are gonna be hard to eat.
Yeah. Ooh. Nice flavor to them.
Yeah, I like the almond flavor. A little hard and crumbly.
Yeah.
If you like that kind of a cookie.
Definitely crumbly. Yeah. Seriously, you should try that for your breakfast cereal tomorrow.
Yeah. No colorings or preservatives. Suitable for vegetarians. Okay.
Yeah. Nice taste. I wouldn't mind getting them again if they were maybe like 3 times the size. Okay, what would you like next, young lady?
Okay, so next, I think we're going to get into the little yum bag. And do you want to try whatever this flavor is?
Big fruit.
So these are Italian fruit jellies. I think we have one other flavor here, something green.
I'm going to guess either apple or lime.
It says the fan favorite yum returns. I don't recall getting these, but you may have had jelly candies before, but you've likely never had Italian Jellies. Made with real Italian fruit juices, these sugar-encrusted jellies are supremely soft, delicate, and oh so fruity. It's no wonder they fly off the shelves in Italy. We sent you an assortment of raspberry, strawberry, blueberry, and or gooseberry, a sour grape-like berry, which makes these yums perfect for sharing, or you could always keep these bite-sized delights as your own juicy secret. So it looks like we probably have raspberry, looks like. So that must be the gooseberry, that other one. Let's see, oh, you've got yours unwrapped already?
Yeah. Kind of reminds me of a firm Turkish delight. Kind of. Yeah, those aren't bad. Those are nice.
Very soft. I like the addition of the sugar on the outside.
Yeah.
If they're going to send us a lot of one flavor, I'm glad it's raspberry because that's one of my favorites. Although strawberry would be a good one as well. This one, I don't know, a little sour. We'll have to give that one a try later, I guess.
Sure. Yeah, which one is that supposed to be? The green one?
I think that is the gooseberry. It says a sour grape-like berry. Yeah.
Can't say we have a lot of gooseberry around here. No. But
We have heard of it though because that's one of the prints on my Pyrex dishes is gooseberry.
I should have known that.
All right, so next up we have these right here. And that is milk chocolate popcorn bites. Salty popcorn cream in a chocolate shell. They say laughter is the best medicine, but we think chocolate does an even better job. Just ask the folks over at Sorini. They originally started out as a small pharmacy in Castellone, back in 1915. But when the locals went crazy for their rhubarb-flavored medicine, they shifted gears. From there, they started making candies, jams, and eventually these amazing chocolate balls filled with salty popcorn. Sounds interesting.
Yeah, that's fun. I think the last candy we had with popcorn was a Kit Kat. The caramelized bits of popcorn. Mm-hmm. That's pretty good.
That's good too.
Boop. You hear a crunch. That's good. Yeah, the chocolate's smooth. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that nice crunchy bit.
Yeah, you get I get a little bit of the salty and sweet. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, not bad. It's a salty, crunchy popcorn, so
That's a
not
nice
heavy on the popcorn flavor, but just a little salty flavor to it.
Yeah, pretty mild, but that whole sweet and salty, sweet and salty.
Yeah, those are
mix.
nice.
Yeah.
It reminds me about the same size as ones we had that were the tiramisu covered in chocolate. That'd be hard to top those.
Those were so good. Yeah.
So next up is this right here. And this might actually have tiramisu. By Amaretto, chocolate tiramisu cream cake. Flavors that are a match made in heaven. If you've never tried tiramisu before, you're in for a big treat. We actually tried to make it ourselves out of that boxed mix and didn't go so well.
Yeah. That's a separate video.
The name literally translates to carry me up, and we can only assume the sentence ends with to heaven, because after one bite, that's exactly where you'll be. While traditional tiramisu gets a dusting of cocoa powder, this yum gives the treat a total chocolate makeover. Instead of ladyfingers sandwiching the luscious mascarpone cheese, it's got light and fluffy chocolate cake. Sounds interesting.
Yes, it does. Yeah. Chocolate shrapnel. Little cross section there.
Yeah. It's like a little dessert right there.
Boop. Mmm. Very light.
Mm-hmm. Not overly sweet either.
Yeah, that's like that cream filling. Are you okay with it?
I'm making a mess. Mm-hmm.
That's a nice. I know you're not big on snack cakes, but if you saw these in the store, would you buy them?
Probably not.
Okay.
I'm still not big on snack cakes.
Although, when I saw choco pies in the store,
I cannot resist choco pies. There's something about those. Yeah.
Okay.
They're not the same though.
Well, technically they're cookies with a cream filling covered in chocolate.
Yeah, with like usually the marshmallow or flavored marshmallow.
Yeah.
Those are good.
But
I like those.
You wouldn't pick up this?
I like those better than this. Yeah.
Okay. And you're Italian.
I'd rather have the real tiramisu.
Okay.
With the lady fingers, yeah.
Yeah. No.
So we have one last item by Novi. This is a chocolate bar with Italian hazelnuts. So it says made with real Italian hazelnuts. Hazelnuts are good no matter where you grow them, but there's no denying that they're extra amazing in the Piedmont region of northern Italy. That's actually where my relatives are from, is the Piedmont region. These native hazelnuts are prized for their excellence. They're smaller, sweeter, and nuttier than those grown in Turkey or the United States. Taste the difference for yourself. You'll find these rich hazelnuts are a perfect match for the even richer chocolate. Sounds good. I do enjoy hazelnuts. I feel like we're seeing more and more hazelnut with chocolate here, and I am loving it. And I remember we got a hazelnut chocolate bar last time as well, and it was one of my top favorites too.
You do love your hazelnut.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, Nutella comes from where?
Italy. Yeah, and I think I've tried Cadbury with hazelnuts Love that. The Milka bars with hazelnut. Love that too. Yeah, so this is one, oh, I can't see because they fell out, but it does have the whole hazelnuts in it rather than, sometimes you get the hazelnut cream. I like both.
Yeah. Ready? Here we go.
You can smell the hazelnuts.
Mm. That's a nice change.
Do you prefer peanuts over hazelnuts? Because I know you're saying that you think that I like hazelnuts more than you do.
After trying this,
Might change your mind.
I might change my mind, yeah. I'm not really big on... Okay. I know Hershey's gets a bad rap. But when I was a kid, you could always get the Hershey bar with peanuts, and then they had the Hershey bar with almonds. And I never really cared for the ones with almonds. I like the ones with peanuts. And Mr. Good bar,
Yeah.
again, when I was a kid, I think I would go with this.
Yeah, I think this might be a different brand bar, but still good.
I like the chocolate too. With everything we had, I don't think there was anything that, oh man, this tastes like gas station chocolate. It's like scratchy. No, it was smooth, creamy.
Very good. Yeah, another good box from Italy. So now we get to the point. Now I'll save that for later.
Okay.
Like I've had enough sweet. I'll go back to the savory. So, do you want to pick some favorites? How about the savory?
Ladies first.
I think I'm actually going to go. I thought I would prefer the paprika chips, but I'm really kind of liking these pizza corn chips. Those are really good. I like the flavors in there. I'll have one right now. How about you?
I would say I like these as well. These were fine.
I like those too.
I would say these simply have more flavor to it, and it's kind of a funny thing where sometimes when you get snacks like this, if they're overly seasoned, after like a while, I'm sick of those.
Yeah.
You get a little bit tired of.
Because I think you do find pizza flavoring on chips here.
Yes.
And they're not ones I typically go to because I'm always afraid they're going to be over seasoned. Just a little bit much. I think just the basil and tomato, it's really nice.
Yeah, and I would agree. I think just the amount of seasoning these have, I could easily see this disappearing watching TV.
All right, how about for sweet?
Ladies first.
I think I'm going to go with that last chocolate hazelnut bar we tried. That's always a win for me. I mean, everything was good. Can't knock anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, how about you?
Tough call. Everything was enjoyable, but man, I am really...
you like those? Okay.
I'm really enjoying these salty, crunchy popcorn, almost like truffles. Really enjoy these. I'd say it's a toss-up between this and that tiramisu bar that we had.
Okay. You do like the snack cakes.
I love snack
That's
cakes.
one of your go-to desserts.
I like how light it was, and very moist, very light. Yeah, enjoyed it. But I'm not knocking that hazelnut bar. That was good.
Yeah, that was just a really delicious chocolate bar for me. Yeah, I even like the little fruit jellies too. Those were good.
I'd say the only thing, it wasn't bad. It wouldn't.
The cookies. Yeah.
It's like breakfast cereal.
Yeah, I really like that almond flavoring. Texture, I'm not as crazy about the crunchy cookies. At least they're kind of light, very light cookies, but no, I'm good. But yeah.
Something about them reminds me of Chips Ahoy. Really, I'm not joking. I like the flavor.
There's a lot of almond flavor in them, though.
No, I like it.
Yeah. No, I'm good.
Okay. Had to try. So, overall, nice selection.
Overall, another good box from Universal Yums and from Italy. So let us know in the comments, do you subscribe to Universal Yums? What's been one of your favorite boxes? If you like food reactions, food tastings, and food unboxings, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when we publish a new video. So until next time, bye-bye.
Bye.